Let's look at a better ETH. I call it beth. I'm going to run a script here called run. I've got debug enabled, so it's looking for transport in case I want to hook up a debugger. I'll show you that in a moment. It signs in, and then it gives me a list of commands. Now, if I hit tab, just keep tabbing through all these choices. This is all done with the magic of JLine 3. SBT is built with JLine 2, by the way. JLine 3's got this nifty feature. So let's go on over to help. I could, of course, type help if I prefer. And I get a little help. And I'll just tab on over to the next thing I want to show you, which is JavaScript. This is a Scala program I've written, running on a command line using ANSI codes. And I've just created a JavaScript shell. This is nascent, the Java implementation. I can say var x equals 1. Ask what's the value of x, it's 1. I can say what's x plus 2 is 3.0 because JavaScript doesn't know about integers or floats, it only knows doubles. Control D takes me back to the previous shell. And as you can see, I can also Alt-tab backwards. That's my little demo. Let's see just how this was created. This is that whole project we just looked at. It's configured from a configuration file using Hocon, and I'm parsing that Hocon with Circe. I've made an encoder here for the NIO path. And I've got some style stuff associated with that. There's a shell manager. It manages shells. This is basically a contract for shell. Here's this thing I call Ethereum shell. These are the commands. I'm basically building up a command tree here with help inside from which I generate the menus. Here's the JavaScript shell. It seems so small. Well, actually, this shell references an evaluator. So let's just take a look at the evaluator. Every shell could have a unique evaluator if we want. So evaluators, just take a look at the structure here. Just have a few methods. You can ask it to set up. You can tell it to shut down. You can tell it to initialize. You can tell it to evaluate something. In this case, there's a JavaScript evaluator behind it, Nashorn. However, this could be anything. It could be, in fact, an Ethereum compiler, an RPC call. There's no limit to the number of simultaneous shells that could be stacked, subject to memory considerations, and they can all run concurrently. This is not all serialized in a single thread. This is Scala. It's multi-threaded by design. So there, a quick walkthrough of Beth. Hope you liked it.